G'day guys, how's it going? So today I am doing another quick power scrap. So as I said yesterday, I'm doing a couple of quick power scraps. That way I can get a few... Sorry, I have a friend messaging me. So that way I can get through a few videos, and I've got things going on in the background. So I'm just... sorry, I sound really sidetracked. I'm really not. I'm trying not to sneeze. Don't you hate it when you hit record and then your nose decides it's going to sneeze? Whew. It'll stop. I promise it will. If not, I'll re-record it. Okay, so I'm using a Peartree Cutfile. I purchased a couple of them this week, and I like the Peartree Cutfiles. If you haven't seen them, this is just a plug just because I like them, not because I get a kickback or anything. I really like the way they combine their letters along with some cursive script. Like, it's just, I like that look. So if you haven't checked them out, have a look. They're fantastic. I'll put a link to these ones in the description below so you can find these particular ones. I like the ones that are more generic titles, you know, like Follow Your Dreams. You know, like it's something, it could mean anything. It could follow your dreams. It could be going to a chocolate shop. It could be, you know, aspirations to be a world gymnast. You know, the list is massive. So basically, I did leave this in here. I have sped it up big time because, you know, no one wants to sit here and watch me backfill letters. However, I don't normally do this particular thing. Janice, did you see? I just did that on top of my mat. I've just realized I did that. I did it on top of my Teflon mat. What am I doing? It's okay. I need to order another one. I actually want to get the plastic one like I used to have. It's so much better. I'm going to invest. I'm going to invest in a couple. What do you reckon? I think that's good. I did buy the silicone mats thinking that that would be really good because things wouldn't move around, and I hate them. I don't like them. I gotta say, I like them for under, like, that's what I cut up and used for my ink tray. That, I love having them on there because nothing moves. You put your ink in there and you can do it one-handed and it doesn't move, and it's great. But I don't like having it under my layout. It doesn't feel right. I feel like I need to be able to move things a little easier. So what am I doing? It is so close to 2023, guys. I am so pumped for 2023. I absolutely love what I have in store for 2023. I hope you guys will embrace the new, it's not series, it's the, I've come up with a couple of new series that I want to do, and it will allow me to expand the playlists on here, and hopefully that way there will be more for everybody to enjoy. Now, I am going to, so obviously you know that I'm on the design team, and if you don't know, I'm on a design team for Crazy Craft Obsessions, and they are a magnificent well, they're not husband and wife, but they're I'm gonna just call it what it is, Cass and Jacques, and they are due to have a baby real soon. So they are absolutely stunning people, and I'm on their design team, so I will be bringing you layouts for them, but in my style. So now the other thing I was going to mention, I do have a link to their store below. Yes, if you click on that link, there is a slight commission that I do receive. Now, this is where it gets interesting because, yes, I might get a commission, but do you know if you refer a friend, you and your friend get a $15 discount? Bang, done. There it is. Honestly, if you and your, let's be honest, we're scrappers. We don't scrap individually all the time. We always have a scrappy friend. So if you both want to place an order, why not save money while you're doing it? Why not? I mean, I reckon it's awesome. So, I mean, truth be told, I probably spend enough for all of us. But honestly, it is fantastic. And their new website is so easy to use. It is fantastic and it's bright. I love it. Absolutely love it. Now, I am using my foam strips to raise up my title. Okay, so I haven't done a black layout for a while. Actually, I can't remember the last one I did. Does anyone remember what the last full black layout that I did? I'm going to be really, really bad and say I think it might have been Halloween 2021. Gee, no, it can't be that long ago, surely. No, I don't know. But I decided today that the difference that was going to occur on this layout was going to be the fact that I was going to start with a black base. Now, this is where I'm going to ask you to use your imagination, right? So I've pulled out my circles. These are my circle cutting system that I've got from Creative Memories that I've had for a gazillion years. I absolutely love them. And normally I just whack this on the Cricut. But I want to, the difference that I want to make with my channel compared to everybody else, yes, I could have put that through my Cricut. Yes. However, I want to show you that you don't need all the fancy tools in every single video to get the same look that I have. You don't need to, okay? Yeah, of course I've used a cut file. Instead of using the cut file, you could use lettering stickers. You could just print on your home printer, type something in a font that you like, print it out, and then use that as a template for your letters. You could do it that simply, right? These circles, as you can see, none of them are perfectly, some of them are perfect, some of them aren't. They're overhanging a little bit. I'm literally creating. So in my mind, when I'm doing this, okay, in case you want to know where my head's going, I'm trying to create. So the photos I'm doing is with Jen. Now, Jen, if you haven't been around here before, Jen is a gymnast and she is amazing at what she does and she trains super, super hard and we are insanely proud of her. But I got to tell you, watching TV through cartwheels, through, these are things that we're going to look back on in years to come and go, how did we ever stay focused on the television? Because I'll be honest, we have a huge TV because we're homebodies and that's our chosen thing that we like. We have a big TV and I'm telling you, we've got a gymnastics bar in our lounge room. She's forever swinging on it and doing toe taps on it and all that sort of bizzo. Not to mention the cartwheels and the things she does. So imagine legs going over and over and over. Pretty much the way they are in this video, in these photos, right? Yes, I have a post-it over her coach's face because I don't have permission to put him on YouTube, so therefore I have blanked him out. I'm sure he wouldn't mind, but that's not what this is about. So he was helping her this particular day to get her, Jen is extremely flexible. And the problem she has with it is even though she's strong in her core, she goes over too far and she ends up looking like a banana. So we're trying to work on that. And that's where the circle side of things came from. It's not just because I like using circles, which of course I do. But what I was trying to get on paper, and I struggle with this sometimes it's just a feeling, it's that I'm trying to get on paper, and it's hard because I like the way I see it in my head, it's kind of like I don't know, do you know people that see things, they hear colors Like, I know I'm going down a rabbit hole here, but people do it. Like, they literally, a sound will be a color, or a person will be a color. I have this thing where I have to be able to get the movement down in a certain way. And for me, watching Jen do these over and over, and I mean, I've probably seen her do a million of them now. It's just like a perfect circle every time she does it. She stands up, she does a perfect circle, she stands up straight, like every time. So for me, it made sense to do circles. The other thing I wanted to do was I wanted to create movement with my dashes. So I'm using the outside part of the circle. So if you can imagine that there's an arrow tip on the end that you can't see on these circles, that's the arrow direction of what she's doing. That's what I was trying to create. I think I succeeded. Let me know below. Do you think it worked? Do you think I was probably pushing too far? It is a power scrap, so I didn't really overthink it. I tried to just get in there and just do it. Now, the other thing that I decided to do last minute here was I wanted to make the foil. So this foil is from a paper pad. It's a metallic paper pad that I bought from Kmart, and it's an A4. I wish they still had them. I haven't seen them there again, because I've been in there and I know that I would buy another 5 of those paper pads. It is paper, it is not cardstock, but they're beautiful metallic colors. They're beautiful. Anyway, so what I decided I wanted to do was create these, my follow and my dreams, to make them stand out off the page from the circles. I wanted to make them look more like they're enamel. So I went over it with my glossy accents, and it worked a treat until I got to the A. You know, there's always a mistake. You so know there has to be one in there. And here's mine. Guess what I've done? We all know how many bits of paper we all get in our rubbish bin, right? Now, as you know, I do 6 videos a week, so you can imagine I create a little bit of a carbon footprint situation in my bin, right? Well, I threw the middle part of my A in there, and do you think I could find it? I spent a good 30 minutes looking for it through the bin. It hadn't been emptied, so I knew it was there, couldn't find it. So I MacGyvered myself one. I think I pulled it off. I think it worked. Let me know if it did or didn't work. And I know I had the white border, but because I had the stitch lines on for my motion on my circles, I wanted to carry that around the border. And I think it looks really good. So it's super easy. It's a UNIBALL SIGNO BROARD pen. It's white and it's pigment ink. So it sits on top of whatever you put it on. It does, however, because if you go over distress oxides, because there's pigment ink in that, it will stain the pen work that you do. However, it is absolutely, I love that pen. I do love it, especially if I'm doing anything black. So I just did a little bit of journaling down there because that's where I would have done it anyway, and it's nothing secretive. So guess what? I popped it on there, and this is it. So guys, if you wouldn't mind me humoring me while I do a shameless plug, if you are new to my channel, I would love to have you stick around. I would love to have you subscribe to my channel. Helps out my channel a lot to be seen by everybody else. Not to mention a thumbs up and or a comment. I actually prefer the comments a lot of the time because I love interacting with everybody. I respond to you quite promptly. I check my phone several times a day and respond as quick as possible. And the best time of the day to get me is usually about 6 a.m. Queensland time. Too easy. Alrighty guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm trying to show you the glossy accents, but it's not dried enough. So you'll have to check it out on Facebook. Thanks for watching, guys. Chat to you soon. Bye for now.